Hello everybody, welcome to this audio lecture. This audio lecture will be dedicated to forensic analysis of serological evidences. In this audio lecture, we will be covering the introduction part. Deep detail study of the serological evidences will be covered in the upcoming audio lectures. So let's start with the definition of forensic serology. So firstly, what is the definition of serology? Serology is the study of serum and other body fluids which we get from our body. It can be blood, semen, saliva. Now the question arises, what is forensic serology? If we have used the term forensics, then obviously it will be somewhat related to the jurisprudence, and we are utilizing the knowledge of forensic science and serology to identify the culprit and get justice to the innocent person or the victim. So forensic serology can be considered the process of examining and identifying biological evidences which include blood, saliva, semen and urine, and then we go for individualization process in forensic serology. So forensic serology will be defined as the examination and identification of biological evidences, which also involves the individualization of the biological fluids which we have got from the crime scene. Now, the primary activity of the forensic serologist, the scientist or the serologist who works in the forensic science laboratory, his or her work is to identify the body fluids which we have got from the crime scene. We all know in India, rarely forensic scientist visits the crime scene. Investigating officer is the one who visits the crime scene, gathers the evidences and then forwards it to the forensic science laboratory. There, depending upon the evidences, the exhibits or the evidences are forwarded to the concerned department and then the examination is done. So if we have got body fluids from the crime scene, if murder has occurred or sexual assault or rape has occurred, then you'll be getting blood, semen, saliva. Then all these evidences will be forwarded to the serology department, and there the forensic serologist will be examining the body fluids. The father of serology is Arthur Morand, and serology basically allows the forensic scientist to segregate or identify the body fluids which we have found at the crime scene. Firstly, we also need to ascertain the body fluid or the fluid which we have got from the crime scene is body fluid or not. If we have ascertained that it is body fluid, then we'll be moving it to the individualization part. Now, the types of body fluids which we might find at the crime scene are blood, semen, sweat, saliva, urine. So the body fluids which we will be getting from the crime scene will totally depend upon the scenario. If murder has occurred, then blood pool will be there, blood spatter will be there. If sexual assault is there or rape is there, then semen, saliva, those things can be found at the crime scene. Now the complete forensic serology has been split into two categories. So let's move to those two categories. Those two categories are presumptive testing and confirmatory testing. Now presumptive testing can also be called as screening test. If it is positive, then it leads to the conclusion that yes, this is a particular body fluid. We now move for confirmatory testing. So in presumptive test, we basically identify whether the particular thing which we have got from the crime scene is blood or not, semen or not, or saliva or not. Suppose if a red colored substance is there at the crime scene, so a layman would say that it is blood, but it might be ketchup or any material which has been given the red color appearance to mimic the presence of blood. So that's what we try to ascertain in presumptive testing. Then we move for confirmatory testing. Now confirmatory testing involves more specialized kind of tests which are carried out on the samples that we have got from the crime scene, and there we try to ascertain that yes, that it is blood or not, it is semen or not. Then we later on move for extraction of DNA, and then we can identify the particular individual to whom that particular body fluid begins. Now the type of evidences which from where fluids can be extracted, or we can find that particular fluid is from the clothes of the victim, clothes of the culprit, crime scene, from the bedsheet or any clothing material, from the weapon of offense. Now what is weapon of offense? Weapon of offense is the weapon which was used to commit the crime. So in this particular introduction part, I have tried to cover what is forensic serology, definition of forensic serology, how forensic serology is helping in investigation, and what are the different types of evidences from where we can gather body fluids. Now if you have any query regarding this particular topic or you have any suggestion, then you can put it in the comment box. And if you like this audio lecture, then please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And these are the references. If you want to further explore this topic, then you can refer these references too. Thank you.